What's going on, everybody? I am at the Nehalem Bay South Jetty today, and I'm gonna go hit the beach and do some trash and debris pickup. There was a big storm that rolled in here overnight, and so I'm just gonna go walk the beach and see what I can pick up. If you guys watched my 2020 10 goals video, I had one of my goals of picking up trash and debris wherever I go in the outdoors to not only just make things cleaner, but just to do my part for the environment, to pick up and leave places cleaner than leaving places cleaner than when I first came to them. So I'm headed to the jetty today. I'm gonna go out and pick up some trash and see what I find and see what we find. It's gonna be interesting day after a storm, but let's go to the beach and see what we find and pick up some trash today. What am I doing? I'm just picking up trash on the beach. You wouldn't believe how much stuff's in here.
I see you've got quite a load.
Got 2 whole buckets. I got $1 worth of beer cans, you know.
Good for you.
So, figured just clean up a little bit. Oh, look at you being funny. You're okay. I probably smell like dog. You're okay.
So is this a hobby or you
No, just figured I'd come down this afternoon, get a walk in and pick some stuff up. So
That's an
So, 30 minutes, you can clean up a little bit and, save the environment a little bit. So, yeah.
And you got your,
I'm videotaping. Yes, I am. A couple minutes here or there, and you just pick stuff up. So,
put it on YouTube.
I will do that. Show them how to do it. I'll show the kids how to do it.
I walk on the beach by Nehalem.
Yeah.
There's Salmon boys. But I'm not looking.
Yeah. Well, the jetty also prevents a lot of stuff from washing in there, so that's part of it. But like out here, it's just anything's washing in. So, especially after the rainstorm last night, I figured I'd come down and see what was going on.
I used to find trash on Cape Mears Beach.
Oh yeah.
Well, I used to live down there. Now I live
They're down there. Well, during the summer, when people are out there doing stuff, it gets a little
right.
trashed. Yeah.
You can tell picnic trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah. People are kayaking. People are out fishing, hanging on the beach. All their junk, their beer cans. The usual.
good for you.
So, well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Keep my eyes open.
Okay. You do that.
You picked up these buckets.
I came out with nothing, and I picked up all this so far. And I haven't gone half a mile. I didn't go half a mile down there. Nope. I got down to the biggest log that's sticking out there in the middle. Got about to there. I started down on the jetty end. So, haven't even gone that far.
Usually I see lots of flotsam and jetsam in that crotch
Yeah.
by the jetty.
Yeah. I found this bucket down there. That's where I started, so.
There's a lot of stuff in the water. They wash it out.
Yeah.
Right when the tides go.
Yeah. So, alright.
Good for you.
You guys take care. Have a good one. Bye, doggy. It's a quick fish.
Quick fish.
It's a quick fish jig. It's got a little rattler in there. It's been rolling around.
Keep up the good
Well, thank you.
Alright, so I just walked down the beach about a half a mile from the jetty. So the jetty's to my left. I walked down a half a mile to my right here and just kind of was just not sure what to expect, but just wanted to walk around and see what I could find today on the beach, just picking up debris and trash. And came back with a lot more than I thought that I would, first of all. So first off, found this bucket that is completely intact, completely usable. Gonna reuse this as my new garbage and debris bucket for the beach. So anytime I go out, I'm gonna use this bucket to fill it up, or try to fill it up with as much trash as possible. So didn't think I'd come across and find a full bucket intact, but that's what I found today. Along with a lot of just beer cans in general. People partying a little bit too hard, or just being lazy and finishing their beverage and then just throwing it out. I mean, I picked up a couple dollars worth of beer cans today, so it's disheartening to see many people just throwing away recyclable cans. But on the positive side, in Oregon, they're 10 cents each on bottle deposit returns. So I made a couple of dollars today, and what I'm going to do is donate this to a local charity or cause for beach cleanup or trash cleanup that could use the money. So anytime I'm going to get beer cans out on the beach, I'm going to donate that money to a local charity. I think probably the biggest thing that I found all day today was just regular, just weird foam and stuff. And so just foam, whether it's from styrofoam coolers or buoys or floats for crab pots, whatever. Just found a lot of this and around, especially in little chunks, and with so many birds, and then when it's in the water, especially with fish, seagulls, other just aquatic species, this stuff is really harmful. And so cleaning up as much of that off the beach is great today, because not only does it get it off the beach, but it prevents it from going back in the water. It prevents the foam from going back in the water and potentially harming a critter. So picked up a lot of this today, as well as just in general, just a lot of just plastic shards and stuff. And after being the day after a huge rainstorm, I figured that we'd see a lot of just kind of weird junk and debris out here. So picked up a lot of just plastic today in general. And then some of the other stuff that I found, just the end of just a plastic grate for a drainage system, something that was just completely shard and cut off. So definitely just don't want this floating around the beach or out in the ocean, so pick this up. And then found another bucket full of stuff. Probably the coolest thing I found today, I wouldn't say coolest, but if I can pull it out of here, was this intact, perfect, glittery Frisbee. Now, I used to play Frisbee as a kid all the time, so this brings back some memories, but it's perfectly intact, looks perfect. Haven't thrown it, but I am going to take this and donate it to the Goodwill, because somebody could use this and buy it for a couple bucks, save the environment, and somebody will be able to use this Frisbee. So not only that, I got a whole can of Mike's Hard alcohol that was not even opened. Was one of the other weird things that I found, as well as a one thing out of my pocket. Only other fishing gear thing I found was this yellow and orange corky that was sitting out on the beach, kind of tucked away, that I found. And what I'm going to do with this is the first trout fishing trip that I go out there this year for stock trout, is I'm going to put this corky on my line to kick off trout season. So any little corky or any other little fishing gear that I find, I'm going to take out and use it if it's usable. I think this corky just needs to be cleaned up through the middle of it and make sure the line can go through it, but I think it's perfectly usable. So I'm going to go take this and use it trout fishing for the first time I go out this year. So I'm super stoked about that. And just in general, just picking up trash today was, didn't know what to expect. I wanted to make it kind of fun, which I did. I was moving around, picking up all kinds of different things. Every one of these pieces has a different story. The Frisbee was really cool. Picking up the beer cans, not so much. All the plastic and the foam that I picked up. But, for 30 minutes today of picking stuff up, you save the environment a little bit. You save the ability of creatures for this stuff not to wash back out into the ocean, which it definitely could. So, I challenge everybody out there, when you guys go out to a beach, or if you're out hunting or fishing or crabbing or upland hunting or just anything in the outdoors, like if you see some trash, take 5 minutes and pick it up. Get your friends together, pick it up, make a challenge out of it, especially if you've got young kids. Like, who can pick up the most trash in 5 minutes gets a prize. Like, make it fun, make it exciting, make it something that's a ritual and a routine, and eventually over time it'll just become like something that you do over and over again. So this is my first time out this year. It's definitely not going to be my last picking up trash at the beach, but after a huge storm last night, didn't know what to expect, and got 2 buckets full of trash and some dollars for beer cans to donate back to a local charity, and found a Frisbee. So you never know what you're going to find out here on a given day, unless you go out there and pick some of the stuff up. So interesting day. We're going to head back and recycle this stuff and put it and throw it away properly. And yeah, that'll be a wrap for my first beach trash cleanup video for 2020. Thank you guys for watching my video on my first beach cleanup of 2020. Hope you guys get out there, and I'm inspired you guys to get out there and do some beach cleaning up. But until next time, the outdoors is a gift. Clean it up with others.